Got this Razer Naga Trinity that I've been using for quite a long time, and this mouse has a problem. It seems to break switches. Pretty sure this is the one I took apart already and repaired once or twice, and now it needs another repair because the mouse one is once again tripping balls. And let me see if I can demonstrate that. So every now and then I can get it to release a click. Oh, there it goes. 19. Oh, I can do it here. 20, 23, 24. Oh, there it goes. Got it. Yep. Just if I release pressure right here on the tip of the mouse button, and without actually clicking, I can get it to rapid fire. Look at that. Yeah, so that switch is not working for me anymore. So we're gonna fix that. And we have to take off all these feet. I'm also gonna pop the side panel off, which is nicely full of cat hair. Nice. So yeah, the first step to this process is actually peeling these feet off. I might actually grab my heat gun for this. You just heat them up. It like softens up the glue, makes them quite a bit easier to peel away. So let's start with that. I heat them up so that they're like hot, but not like too hot to touch. Doesn't need to be crazy. And then I use these really fine tweezers here. I just get underneath and then slowly lift. Voila. And keep these nearby for later. We'll need them. Again, don't go too crazy with the heat. Just enough. Just kind of get underneath those pads with your tweezers. Just kind of lift them away. Nice and easy. This mouse, I believe, has been taken apart once already, so these are coming off pretty easily. But it's really not that hard the first time either. Yeah, that's nice and toasty. It just lifts. Look at how easy that is when you toast it up like that. Peels away super easy. All the glue should stay on the pad ideally. And now we have access to the 4 screws that hold this mouse together. So we just need our small Phillips headed screwdriver. I'm going to try this number 1. Yeah, that's a good fit. I think that's the only screwdriver we're going to need. And just remove the 4 screws. We'll set those aside. Now this mouse does have a ribbon cable inside, so you want to be a little careful. I honestly can't even remember where it is. Right here. Quite easy actually to deal with. I'm just gonna get in there with my tweezers and just lift the little clamp there, both sides. And that should just come free now. Yep. There's also not only a ribbon cable, but also this looks like the top button cable. And you can see that's still attached. And that is on the bottom of the PCB there. That should be easy enough to get with by hand, maybe. Let's see. Wow, this thing has so much hair in it. Guess it's time for a cleaning anyway. Maybe I can get this with the tweezers here. Yeah. Oh boy. Maybe I can just, there we go. Okay. Top is detached. Not sure if you can hear those clicks. Oh. Oh yeah, it's a switch. Okay. Definitely got some ghost clicks there. I don't know if you could tell, but definitely a switch problem. All right. Do I just like abuse my mice? I don't know. We've got to disassemble the PCB if we're going to replace this switch. And there's a couple screws. Actually, I think we can also pull off. I don't think this side housing has anything attached to it. Yep, it just kind of lifts out. It's kind of held in by some like plastic flanges sorts. That just comes off, and now we've got pretty much this part, and there's one screw there. I think I have to take this off as well. Well, we certainly can take these fasteners off that hold down the PCB. And there's one behind the wheel here. Okay, so this should be mostly loose. Nope, there's still two fasteners here in front under the wheel. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get these. Oh. It's definitely a bit tricky, but I can get in there. Indeed, they are the same. Oh. Okay, I got in there. Definitely a bit tricky on those two, but not impossible. Now, hopefully, are free here. Oh, something about this wheel. But it won't come out because the wheel is retained to the housing there. It's like clipped in, I believe. There's no fasteners left anywhere. I feel like I'm missing something. It has to be this. Yeah, there we go. I just had to force it. All right, we got it. All right, that took a while. All right, so we got the whole part here. Oh, and there's the front of it. So it kind of goes in there. And there's, by the way, there's like a little diffuser here. Gotta be careful with that. I think I can remove this. Yeah, so there's a little diffuser that comes off the bottom where the sensor is. And if you look at the bottom of my mouse, It's like filled with hair. So yeah, that needs a good clean. Okay, now here is the real deal. So this button needs to be replaced. And to help me with that, I'm going to get a vise. These are the parts I'm using. D2F-01F. Omron, Japan. The destructive route. I think I used tweezers and I went in underneath like this to pry it and slowly worked it out with heat. It's pretty difficult removal on these because it's really hard to get all the solder out. Got it. It's basically out. Just needed a bigger pry tool at this point. Got it. Pain, man. All right. New switch. Cha-cha. Hello. It's one of these. I don't know if you can read the Omron Japan on there. Now, to insert, you also may need heat. Yep, most likely. I don't know why they made the freaking mounting holes on this so tight. Maybe I can clear those out before I put this all the way in. Let's see if I can do that. Nice. That middle one's still not great. definitely something special about that one. Yeah, it's the middle one now. So just heat that one. Nice, got it. We are in with a fresh clicker. Fresh clicker is in. Yeah, that's the one right there. Just gonna use some hot water. Wipe it and dry. That generally gets enough of the oil off from your fingers. For my liking anyway. Don't need to use chemicals really. Just a good mechanical scrub. Do the trick for me. And lastly, this piece. Okay, that's all cleaned up. Now time to reassemble. So, reassembly. We'll start with this, which needs the diffuser. Oh boy, which way does that go? Is it this way? No, it only goes in one way, so that's good. I think it's this. Yes. Diffuser. This piece goes in front to click this like black yoke piece. Goes in front like this on the wheel, and then the whole wheel kind of, that's how it clicks the side buttons. But this all has to go in here. Yep, that's good. You can tell the diffuser's on right because the pins extend through the top of the sensor. I feel a sneeze coming on. This is not good. Question is, how do I get this in? Oh, this goes under the PCB. That's why it was hard to get out. Because this piece, this black yoke, goes underneath the PCB, I think. Like that. Yes, like this. It's down here in the housing. And now this drops in. Now you gotta get the wheel in there. I think you want to go front in first and then clip the back in. Like that. Boom, now everything's in. That was actually pretty easy. Make sure this cable is in the right spot, which I think is fine. I'm assuming that just comes right out there. That's fine. Now we've got all the screws to do. Actually, we could probably test this before I start screwing things together. I'm not able to get a double click here. We'll do a more concise test later. I just want to make sure I didn't brick anything. So there's the two in front. Now the easy two, One on the side. And the one in the back. Oh no, there's another one on the side actually. It's this side. 4 screws on the PCB total. Nice. And next, all you gotta do is clip this in. This is the right side of the mouse. It just kind of sits on these posts. So getting it in there, you just gotta kind of get it in properly. There we go. Got it. Okay. No problem. Then top housing. So first bit that needs to happen is connecting the 2 top buttons, which goes here. Not too bad. To get this one in, I think. Yep, once it's lined up, just press it in, no problem. Here. And then the ribbon cable is the tricky one. Okay, I got it. Kind of get it in place, push the posts down evenly. And I got it. Alright, now the last step to this reassembly, it's also not the most easy thing to do in the world. I noticed with these Omron switches, the clicker, you don't want to fasten these front screws all the way. I remember having some issues with the switches being a little taller than the stock Razer ones. So I had to be a little gentle with the torque in front. The back should be fine though. So let's just go ahead and put the back screws in first. Okay, those are good. Right now the clicks are good. But let's see what happens if I fasten in one of these all the way. Right click works. It's definitely not super great feeling, so I think what I did is I just backed that off just slightly. Much better feel to the click. And I think I had to do the same with the left click. I got a nice click. Right click is still pretty good. Backed it off just slightly again and it made it a little bit nicer. Right click, left click. Nothing like a fresh mouse switch, not gonna lie. Good feeling. Alright, let's see if I bricked the side panel here or not. Do another test. Oh yeah, that right click is not quite clicky enough if I have that fastened all the way down. Yep. Oh yeah, that's better. Let's just back off the left as well. Just slightly. It's actually kind of nice because it almost adjusts the click in a preload way. Alright, let's try. This is the test. And we'll just do a quick test here of the... Let me just check my... Yep, side panel still works. Side panel looks good. Yeah, I think it's good. I think we're good. Oh, no more double clicking. All right, let's put the feet back on and we're good to go. All right, the feet. Pretty much just stick them. Ooh, try not to get hair all over them, first of all. And you can pretty much just stick them right back where they came from. Doesn't have to be precise. Exactly. I'm just gonna do a little bit of heat. This one. And the last one is this one. Looks just like brand new. No problem. And that is how to repair Razer Naga Trinity. Do they? Maybe. There's actually like, on this mouse, there's like a ring of Teflon here as well. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I could probably get some new feet for this. I don't know. They've been fine. Let's see now. So that, my friends, is how to fix Razer Naga Trinity V2. Or Razer Naga Trinity. It's the Razer Naga Hex V2 that I had trouble with in the past. I've also repaired that mouse once or twice. Yeah. So, if you have any questions, just shoot me a message and see what I can do. Thanks for checking it out. Good luck out there.